Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday.
You want to tilt it up? You're cutting off TV. There you
Happy Friday. I'm going to double check you here.
What is going on? Happy
Hey,
Friday.
everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Let me get situated here, of course. Be sure you guys can hear us. Can you hear us well? Can you see us?
Hey.
Very well. Happy Friday.
Happy Fantabulous Friday.
It's a fantabulous Friday. Okay. I'm here for it. Hey, Shannon. Can we do what?
No, I said we do that every morning, like our team at work.
Uh-huh.
Send out
like positive.
Yeah, memes and.
Oh, good. Why do I still hear this? Oh, it's there. Just put on mute. Hit mute.
But if you hit mute, it'll show mute.
Aha. Okay, welcome everybody. Let's give everybody an opportunity to pile on into the room. So come on in. Welcome. Couch Potatoes, how was your week, Couch Potatoes? Drop it in the chat. Did you have a good week? Patrick?
Negative.
Yeah. Jesus.
Negative.
He said he didn't have a good week. Did I have a good week?
No,
I had a busy
you did
week.
not have a. Yeah, you did not have a good week. That's why you were so busy.
Ryan, hello from Dallas. Why are you? What?
Outback.
Right.
Outback Ryan this Friday.
Right. What? From Dallas, you holding out on us.
And you paying Ryan, and you know why.
You got.
Yeah. I'm glad you got some nerve coming in here, Ryan.
You forgot the beef you had.
I forgot the beef. I forgot we not cool.
We need to talk, Ryan.
Hi from Thailand. Oh, Trinidad.
Oh,
So
from Trinidad.
Thailand. What's up, Trinidad?
Wah-mm.
What?
Like, what's up?
Okay.
Couch Potatoes, how you doing? Ryan, we gonna link with you later. He's laughing. He's laughing in the chat. He know why. He know why we got beef.
That's all right. I'm getting that big steak too, bro. You pay it, bro.
And I want an appetizer too, by the way, too. You paying for steaks and appetizer.
Awesome blossom.
And I probably ain't gonna eat it all at the table, so I'm taking half of it too.
Oh, I'm just gonna eat like 2 or 3 strands of awesome blossom, but that's it. Let it get cold, because nobody wants it when it's cold.
Ari says, I can't believe y'all beefing with Ryan. Family has to beef. Like, we can't be cool all the time. We can't be cool all the time. Okay, so welcome everybody to our Friday episode, right?
Yep.
You ready? So let's do it right. And let's do it decent and in order, like Shannon would like to say, right?
I don't want to do any of that.
You
That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Decent and in order?
I'm going to turn into Eris. That doesn't sound like fun. You sound boring.
Okay. Welcome to the Married at First Sight Season 16, Episode 12 live review. This is Couples Couch. With Pat.
That's fine. I need to be introduced anyway.
Sorry, I had to stress the Couples Couch part.
Pat.
And Cam. Welcome. All right. If you are new to our channel, welcome. If you are not new, you know what I'm going to say. This will be a high-level overview. We do not get into the nitty-gritty details of everything that happens in the episode unless we see fit. But before we do, let's get into what? Housekeeping, right? Don't leave. Be sure, everyone, right now, be sure to hit the like button. While I got you, everybody, on 3, 1, 2, 3, hit
Bing.
like. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well. Expand our reach across YouTube. Friend to the show, Shannon is here as our moderator. It would not be the same without her. We thank you so much, Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with us. That's Jay-Z. Thank you, Shannon, for all your help. Also, be sure to shop our merch if you haven't already. We have tons of things on our site. Shannon will drop the link to our site in the chat. All right. All right.
Someone got beef.
Ari says, I got beef with you, Cam, since you want to have beef. Why you got beef with me? I am the most peaceful person.
No, she's not, y'all. Hey, I gotta bring it up.
Oh, gosh.
We got a new talent to put on Cam's resume.
What is my new talent?
Assistant football coach.
Oh, call me Coach Cam, y'all.
Coach Cam. She be out there with me with the kids, and she is a regulator. We put a whistle in her mouth. The kids be in like, hey, hands to yourself. Hands to.
Nice hands. Straighten up. No busybodies. Did you hear Coach Patrick? So Patrick's head coach. We also have an assistant coach. And Coach Kurt, and I'm Coach Cam. Yeah. Assistant to the assistant and the regular coach. I have made my way in there.
Assistant to the assistant manager.
So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yes, we have a football team for PJ's team,
kindergarten.
Kinder football, and they're so cute just to see these little 6 and 7 year olds or 5 and 6 year olds, right? Yeah.
5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6 year olds play. They're adorable. Okay, let's get into it. The name of this week's episode.
She do be on that whistle. Put over that. No, she be blowing on the whistle heavy though. So much so that now I be like, can't blow the whistle.
He does. He be trying to order me like, dang, blow the whistle. I'm like, did you hear him? Like, yeah, I have a little fascination with the whistle. Okay. Shannon said, I'm surprised I didn't bring the whistle to the show. I should, because you know how he be getting out of order.
It's for the kids. They gonna work for me.
This one don't listen at all. Okay. The name of this week's episode is called Getting to the Crust. The show opens up, and before we do, hold on, we got to get our visual aid set up here. Apologies.
You want me to take over? Or you
I don't know.
Y'all heard her say she don't want me to do it, so next time you don't do nothing.
Visual aid. The show opens up with Nicole and Chris and Nicole's dad going out for goat yoga. Goats are jumping on their backs. They're holding goats over their heads while they do yoga poses. My question for y'all in the chat is, has anyone ever tried goat yoga?
This is like the 3rd or 4th time they've done this.
I know. Ryan, if you're still here, did you do goat yoga in your season?
He had a goat.
Stop. Okay. My question to you, would you be willing to do goat yoga? Because I know you haven't.
I'm not.
Done it. You're not.
I don't want to get pooped on. And goats, why I want this thing with horns jumping over my, like.
I don't trust it. It's the pee and the poop for me that I would be concerned about. You know?
Ain't no city girls going on over here.
If you know what he's talking about. Okay. A lot of y'all say no. Donna D said Rachel and Jose. They did goat yoga in Ryan's season. Yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. Good memory. Because I don't remember nothing.
Once the season's over, it's...
Like, I erase all data in my brain and move on to the next season. I don't remember anything.
And goats are not... I don't know where they get these nice goats from. These are not the same goats when you go to the petting zoo.
I don't know.
Them goats come over... Like, yo,
these
take the whole thing.
These goats looking real curry goat and white rice with potatoes. I'm sorry. They looking real curry goat and white rice and potato-ish.
The goat yoga instructor will leave to go to the bathroom and come back to a hot pot.
Boiling water. Let's brown them first. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, let's move on. Nicole's dad shares that he's seen a lot of growth in Nicole. He reveals that he was divorced or is divorced from Nicole's mom, and growing up, Nicole talked back to him. She didn't want to come over to his place and spend time like she was supposed to.
She did what?
She didn't want to come over and spend time.
What's that word to start with a W? I'm not understanding it.
She didn't want to.
Are we talking about a child?
Yes.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
I'm just saying she didn't want to. He didn't allow her. It's funny too when they let these children make decisions, right?
Yeah, care what you want to do. You would have been, if it's my weekend, you gonna be over at my house. Now, if you want to sit there all weekend looking at Habu, that's fine with me. But you gonna be where you supposed to be.
He said,
and the talking back, I wish you would. You gonna need that body.
He said Nicole gave a lot of pushback on things, and the whole time he talking, all I could hear is like Nicole needed home training.
Yeah.
To me. But he says that
she needed some discipline.
Yeah.
Run around here letting people put cigarettes out on you, talking back to your parents.
Right, you got strength for your parents.
Yeah.
You got strength for your parents, but you don't have strength for the person putting the cigarette out on you.
It don't math right. Your math ain't mathing. I don't get it.
No sense. So, to me, like I said, sounds like Nicole
got enough backbone to talk crazy to me, who birthed you, who raised you, who paid for you.
Thank you.
But you out here letting people just burn out cigarettes because they love you.
Right.
With your dumb ass.
That makes
Sorry.
no sense. Already free.
Sorry.
Already.
This
So, he says that he, being Nicole's dad, saying that he sees a lot of growth in Nicole right now, and it started with this process. Like, she's seeming to be a lot better.
For 4 weeks?
Nicole sounded like she was a bad kid.
The only time change is good and sustainable, like you can really believe in 4 weeks, is like drug abuse if you've been clean for 4 weeks. But like, you're grown up and you're so mature. I could fake anything for 4 weeks.
Because that's not. How long does it say you have to do something for it to become a habit or for it to become? It's not 4 weeks though.
Yeah. And I got cameras around. Like I know
you are going to fake the funk, right?
It'd be like the WB frog at the WB.
Ari says Nicole sounds like she needed to catch these hands. Okay, jeez. All right, let's move on.
Yeah, she would have called. We got to be on TV. She would have been disciplined.
Yeah, that's the right way
responsibly
to say it.
Disciplined.
Mm-hmm, that's the right way to say it on TV.
I'm going to bust her ass.
Let's move on into the next few scenes, which will be a high-level overview. We're not getting into the nitty-gritty details of everything. So let's get into it.
We haven't got into anything.
Next few scenes, because we're in spaceship level. We've now elevated to spaceship level. Dr. Pepper comes to meet with all of the couples, separately, of course, right? So first up is Kirsten and Shaq. Right, there you go. Meeting Dr. Peppers. That's forever her name. Dr. Peppers. They talk about how they can be more open so they can deepen their relationship. Kirsten shares that her parents are separated and it made her closed off and sweep things under the rug and not share how she felt about things. Then Kirsten and Shaq move on to talk about...
That's what your first year of college is to do. Get over all of that. Like,
She's bringing it into her 30s. Okay. Kirsten and Shaq discussed intimacy and how it's getting better for them. Kirsten shares that she asked Shaq for kisses now. Dr. Pepper advises that Shaq needs to be sure that he's not holding back his affection towards Kirsten, even though in the beginning she was standoffish with him. My question to y'all in the chat is, does Dr. Pepper's advice to Shaq seem one-sided? Like, it's all about what he needs to open up and give.
Yeah, she only gonna see one perspective. She don't even live with her husband to see another side.
You know what?
She is operating in a 2-mortgage family.
Oh my God. Pauline, is that you? Is that the Pauline that I'm thinking about, or is it a different one? Tell me in the chat. But yes, I see it.
Your mom?
I don't know. Okay. Yes. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think that Dr. Pepper's advice is one-sided?
I call BS. Kirsten acting like she just seen his bank account and was surprised in a good way. The way she changed her whole attitude. And I need kisses. You didn't kiss me. I gotta have my kiss. Get out of here.
Like, yeah, how do you switch so fast from 1 week to... She said, your mom. Hey, Mom. Hey, Mom. Welcome to your first live in the chat, because you never put anything in the chat. Welcome, Mom. Everybody give a shout out to my mom, Pauline.
My favorite mother-in-law.
She's in the chat. Hey. All right. Yeah, it's still suspect to me about how
Yo,
Kirsten
every week
switched.
we got new people. It's a family affair.
Hey.
That's a phone call I want to have.
Which phone call?
With your mom.
About?
Whatever.
You know what? I can't. Hey, thank you everybody. Show my mom some love in the chat. Okay.
All right, what were we talking about?
We're moving on to the next scene. We were done talking about Kirsten and Shaq. And
Kirsten
Dr.
on here,
Pepper's
cap, all cap.
Being one-sided.
All cap. You don't just change like that.
It's,
Or they've been editing. What do you think? Do you think she's changed her attitude, or they were editing her longer, making her look standoffish longer so it looks like a harder flip?
You have a point, but you know what? Because I'm not in the editing room, I can't speak on it. Why you looked at me so...
I didn't know I started hosting with Senator Cam. What is this? Yo.
You should have saw your face.
Like, sponsorship in the works I don't know about. Well, I'm not in the editing rooms.
I did get real political on you for whatever. It just, it turned on for a quick whatever reason. All right, let's move on in. I don't know what be going on with these people. They barely want us to interview the cast members. You think I can speak on what they want us to do? I am not in support of anything that they got going on there because they ain't nice to me. As nice as I want them to be.
Talk to Ryan. He the one
Ryan ain't got no pull either. Sorry, Ryan. You still gonna give me the appetizer though? All right, let's move on to the next scene.
What's next?
Next is Jasmine and Eris.
I don't even like this no more.
Jasmine and Eris meet with Dr. Pepper, as you can see here. Jasmine shares that Eris not being attracted to her hurt her feelings. So there you go.
Yes.
Eris'
thank
cousin.
You.
She has said it. Like she's
Thank
saying
you,
it.
Jasmine. Tell the truth.
Yeah, she said it hurt her feelings and she feels like they're just existing and she would try to do a better job of initiating the attraction between them.
No.
You had us until you didn't have us. No. Don't do nothing. It's not you can't make people be attracted to you. Like it's either he is or he ain't. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Don't cast the blame on yourself like maybe there's something more you need to do. Don't do that, Jasmine. She does share that years ago she had low self-esteem and she just started loving herself and has longed for a marriage just to get into the marriage and the person does not feel her. Dr. Pepper asked Eris, what seems to be the issue? Why aren't you attracted to Jasmine? Eris begins to share that he's experienced so much death in his family. He's lost his dad. His friend killed himself. His college friend got hit by a drunk driver.
I'm so sorry, but bro, quit beating the same drum, bro.
The possibility of being close to someone and losing them has impacted him.
You 40 years old. This happened 30 years ago.
Pause.
25 years ago.
What does this have to do with the price
Not
of tea
a damn
in
thing.
China?
Just say I'm still broken and I need to go get fixed. I need to fix myself.
That's a better excuse.
That's a better excuse. Like, and it's the same thing. I can't take the excuses.
It's the excuses. And then my question I'm sorry. Dr. Pepper begins to feed into what Eris is saying and asks, so do you think getting married at first sight was your way to stop running from these relationships? Eris says yes. My question to y'all in the chat is, are y'all buying what Eris is selling to Dr. Pepper? In the chat, let me know. I don't buy none of it. And the fact that Dr. Pepper is buying into it makes me question her degree and the fact that she may have gotten this from Everest. Y'all remember the Everest commercial?
Come on down. You're not doing nothing.
Get off
the couch. Come on down to Everest. You're not doing anything anyway.
That's where Dr. Pepper got her degree. Dr. Pepper, how could you sit here with your two good ears and play into this?
Because every time her and her husband get in an argument, they each go to their own house.
That's true.
I'm done.
That's true. Like,
be crazy. I'll drive back to my house.
Nikki says Dr. Pepper was asking Eris leading questions to help him look better. I feel you, because this don't make no sense. You ask somebody, why are you not attracted to them? And you start bringing up all the loss you've had. That has nothing to do with it.
And even if we buy it for half a second, y'all, just for half a second, go with me.
It. Okay.
Then you shouldn't be on the show. If you can't get close to people because you're scared you're gonna lose, don't come on the show.
I agree. Tiffany says she got her degree from ITT Tech. I can't. Shannon says Eris don't want to say Jasmine is not his type. He don't want to say that directly to her with her being in the room.
Yeah, so just make her feel like crap for long periods of time. Look, you're not for me. That's it. I don't like tomato soup. If you put tomato soup in front of me, I'm not gonna eat it.
Off topic, but on topic. Has anybody seen the update? I guess Jasmine posted this week a little clip or a reel of herself, and they're all saying she got her teeth fixed. I don't know. I couldn't tell. It was heavily filtered, and I mean, good for her if she decided to take the next step on bettering her appearance, you know?
Somebody gonna want her. Somebody, her DMs are gonna blow up after the show.
There's somebody for everybody in this world. You hear me? Renee, you saw it? Kitty said no. Yeah.
I ain't believe it. It just looked like it was doctored. I mean, let's say implants like the whole body. You can't fix that in what, 6 months? It's not. No. You don't have to put time into that.
Jennifer D says she got a bag and fixed her teeth. Is that a Cardi B line? I think it is a Cardi B line.
And I ain't mad at her. Shaq. Who?
Shaq what? What about Shaq?
Shaq Diesel.
Dolores says you can't force attraction.
You can't.
Tink Tink says she's not ugly.
She's not.
Tiffany C said get those choppers done.
And you right in the game. You in there.
What do you mean? Once you get the teeth?
Yeah,
done?
when she get her
teeth
teeth.
are a big deal. Teeth are
She's
a game
in there.
changer.
She's in the game.
Yeah, teeth are a game changer. So if she did get it fixed, but I couldn't really tell from that video that was posted. Good for her. It's a level up, right?
It's a level in.
You know what? I can't. All right. Let's move on.
You can't even go in the game. You show up to the game in street clothes. You are not playing tonight.
Let's move on into the next scene. You ready? Next scene. Kirsten and Shaq sit down for dinner. Kirsten asks Shaq to create a logo for her realty business. Shaq decides to go ahead and start drafting a few sketches of what a logo could look like for her business. She loves them. So then she moves on and say to Shaq, are you able to build a website? Because I also need a website too. She went from a logo to a website. He was like, I could build a website. She was like, okay, if you could do that.
So you don't have a business. You got a business idea.
You got a business plan.
How you have a business, you don't got a website? You ain't been to GoDaddy? They'll do it for you. Like, why don't you have...
Vistaprint will do a logo.
How long have you been running your business and why you don't have a website? We got a website. We had a website before we had a business.
And Vistaprint will make your logo for you if you need to. The other commercial that always plays too, they make like fleece jackets and cups. You know, I forget the name of that company.
She out here, baby. Man.
Listen, so I'll answer your question in a second, Kitty, about the food. Hold on one quick second. She moves on and asks about building the website. And then she jokes that he could invoice her and she will pay him. You know, he's like, I would never charge you. She's like, well, I'll pay you in other ways. Shaq says, well, if that's the case, I could build a website tonight.
Give me a Dr. Pepper.
My question to y'all in the chat is, do y'all think Kirsten is paying her bills? Yeah, if you remember from last week, is Kirsten paying her bills with Shaq now, y'all think? Okay, KD, you asked, was it strange that she went and got plates for the food that was in plates? You know how you get your food in a to-go box? Mm-hmm. And then you plate it after? Kitty's asking, is it weird to do that? Not for us, because we do that. Like, even when we get Chick-fil-A.
Why are you getting takeout if you creating dishes?
When we get Chick-fil-A, we don't put it in plates, like glass plates. We put it in paper plates.
It all go in the trash.
But we do plate it. We don't just eat, we put it together on a plate. So it's not
It's
very
because we got
strict.
6 and 8. Like,
Yeah, they need a plate.
yeah, they gotta have a plate.
Yeah, that's true. Ari says she's only paying her bills to shut up Shaq.
That's fine. I don't care.
However you need to do it.
When the bill collector call, he don't care how or what kind of attitude you have when you pay. You just say, "Hey, this is what we're gonna take you to collections," and then you break out that credit card and say, "Thank you, ma'am." That's it.
They don't care what you do with it.
Bill paid in full. Let's go.
Donna D says, according to the previews, they have consummated their marriage, so evidently she is paying her bills. Yes, I did see that, but I was just wondering if it happened before the next week's episode. Like, did it happen in this moment? You know what I'm saying?
With all that paint on, somebody gonna get an infection. Somebody.
Oh my
God. Everybody built for outside.
Listen, stop. Danielle said Kirsten was due for some loving. That's why she gave it up. I cannot with y'all. All right, are you ready to move into the next scene? What are you about to say?
Nothing.
Well, no, what are you about to say?
No, let's go.
Okay, we're moving on into the next scene. Next scene shows Clint and Gina meeting with Dr. Peppers. Dr. Pepper discussed their growth and their effort in this marriage. They begin to have a communication breakdown during this session. Gina shares she's willing to be vulnerable, but Clint has to be willing to be asking her deeper questions. Clint says for him to do that, it needs to come off organic. He's just not going to weirdly create these questions. So it's, strange. Gina rolls her eyes about his idea of that attempt. My question to y'all in the chat is, do you think Clint and Gina are just riding this wave until decision day? Just trying to keep it cute. What are you laughing about?
I'm reading the comments over there.
Dolores says Gina is boring and only wants Clint as a friend.
They playing house.
Yeah.
I think they agreed to play house, and Clint kind of catching, not really feelings, but he's really.
What are you thinking?
Like they're not gonna make it. They're
Anita
not
said,
together.
yeah, they're just riding the waves. I think they're just trying to keep it light,
Yeah.
So they don't have bad blood and they can get through it. That's what I think.
That's exactly.
Victoria says yes, it's giving friends. Jennifer says they roommates.
That's it.
I think you're onto something. Renee says yes. Julie says yes. Everybody's saying yes. There's that.
Chuck Norris and Gina are not gonna be a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on into the next few scenes where they get a fishbowl of questions. You remember that?
He did not call her fat.
Oh, Shannon? She's still mad. Shannon says she's still mad he called her fat.
He did not call her fat.
No,
he said the girls he used to date were skinny and athletic.
Yes, you did. He did say that, but it was interpreted. See, it's one thing said and a verse and another thing heard.
I can't help what kind of baggage you dragging along that you drug what I said through before it got to your brain. But what I said is what I said.
Okay. And Shannon said that's just what she's telling herself.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on into the next few scenes where they get a fishbowl of questions. You ready? The questions in the fishbowls.
Are you going to ask me these questions?
No.
Okay,
no.
good.
I don't care to ask none of these questions. The questions in the fishbowls includes topics that they usually wouldn't talk about. So Eris pulls out a few questions from the fishbowl, and Jasmine's answer to each question is, I can't think of anything. We already tackled that. I can't come up with nothing. Like she's putting in barely any effort.
Do you remember we just interviewed you? You said you moved from where you were comfortable when you were 9, and then you arrived to a place. Like there's got to be something in there.
In between. She didn't want it.
Wake up.
She didn't want
to.
She didn't love to. She didn't want to. Eris asked.
But she already shared it.
Eris asked another question. What worries you most at this moment? She was willing to answer that though. She said, "Our marriage worries me." That's the only thing she did answer. And my question to y'all in the chat that I want y'all to answer is, do you think Jasmine is checked
Yes.
out? Oh, Keisha already said it earlier too.
Yeah, she's done.
I think she's checked out.
She should be done. I'm hoping she's done. I'm hoping she's not the person at the beginning of the episode when she says, I know what I got to do and I got... No, you don't got to do nothing. That's a he problem.
Yeah.
That's not a you problem.
Yeah.
You move on. He need to go get some little Hims pills or the little blue, whatever he got to do to get himself together. But that is not a you problem.
You know what? Tiffany
Dr.
says Jasmine
Pepper
got her
even
bags
came
at
at
the
him
door.
like that. Maybe it's got nothing to do with you. Maybe that's all him.
It's all him about her though. You know what I mean? Like it's all him, but regarding her. Because that's just not his type, but he refused to make
So
that
he
say.
says. We would have to believe he had a type and he's got all this street experience he talks about. I, for one, don't believe it.
You don't think so?
Somebody moving in the streets don't got to ask, is married sex different than regular sex?
Single sex.
Because they done had sex with somebody's married wife.
Wait, what?
He don't talk about orgies and stuff. You think he hasn't been with somebody's cheating wife?
Listen, the artsy fartsy squad says, I am happy she's checked out. He is trash.
Thank you.
Sauce. Now, what is trash sauce? And I like your name, the artsy fartsy squad. I kind of like that. Oh my God. Keisha says, I think he's selling wolf tickets,
Yes.
in my opinion.
He's not.
I like that
He's
too.
not that dude. He's not.
He just wants to appear like he's that dude. So when he
All
gets out
bravado.
of here, his DMs will be blowing up.
All false bravado.
Let's move on into the next scene. Ready? Next scene.
He's like that dude, 40-year-old virgin, like, you know, like a sandbag. He ain't never been there.
Nicole and
Boy,
Chris.
he can't please one woman. He talk about he been in orgies. You don't know what to do with your wife.
Jennifer
But you had an emotional connection with all the people involved in the orgy? Bullshit. Come on, man. I got to sit here and listen to this?
Jennifer says his DM gonna blow up with hate mail.
Yeah. I mean, come on, y'all. Does it make sense? Oh, I can't have sex with her because there's no emotional connection. But I had all these orgies and cheating is fun and you're boring if you ain't
Right.
cheating.
But yet you can't hold down one solid relationship here. We seen it. We seen it all. All right.
For this conversation to be believed, one of us has to be stupid.
And it ain't gonna be me, bro.
Yeah, I gotta be stupid and believe you, dumbass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Or you stupid and I'm just thinking you're stupid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it at all. Carly says he can't even keep his eyes open. Dolores says, I don't think Eris is all of that in the bedroom. Shannon said he don't like her. That's true too. Okay, Jennifer says if you gotta talk about it, you ain't about it. Yeah, it ain't happening.
Listen, he don't like it, whatever. He trying to be the good guy. Okay. Well, the two dudes y'all are describing is not the same person.
Facts. All facts.
He slept with somebody 2 weeks before the show, so he's sleeping with people like. But now you had a connection with that person?
I don't think maybe he's not capable of. This is a wild, just throwing it out there. Maybe he's not capable of holding down emotional connections. Maybe he's just used to blowing through people. You know? I don't know. You don't even think that?
No.
You don't even think
he's not smart enough. And I'm not talking book smart. Like he's not savvy enough.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yo, William Taylor.
Yo, he's
Hello.
that kid in class that can't never pass and he tries really, really hard.
Tink Tink says he's emotionally unavailable. You don't even think that? You just think he ain't with it.
I think he's a lie.
Yeah.
You a lie. I don't believe you.
He ain't nothing else.
I don't believe your stories.
You don't believe his story?
That's
You lie.
you could be right here. I'm telling you the same thing. I don't believe you.
You don't believe it. Lucy said Eris is for the street.
He for the sidewalk. He not ready for them streets.
Pause for a quick second. William Taylor just dropped in the chat that they just had a baby. Shout out to his wife, Samara. Loves the show.
We love
Yay.
babies. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Drop in the chat if you had a baby boy or baby girl. Congratulations, William. Good for y'all.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really cute. Really cute. Okay. All right. Elove says, I'm with Pat. He's a fraud. All right. We done. Are you done with him?
I've been done with him since like week 2.
Let's move on to Nicole and Chris. Nicole and Chris.
Baby, what was it? Baby girl Willow Taylor.
Oh, Willow. How cute of a
I
name,
love
too. It. Yes. Congrats. Okay. Nicole and Chris are in the gym, and they brought their fishbowl with them to the gym. So they're going to answer some questions, and Nicole reveals...
Chris ass looked gassed right off the bat. Head down.
You look worn out to you? Do you look worn out? You good?
Fabletics calling on like, get his ass out of our clothes.
I can't.
You can call us Fabletics. I be in your almost every day.
Yeah. During this scene, they talked about her getting burned with the cigarette and keeping it from her mom, right?
Oh my god. So you just ain't been taking accountability since you was young.
They also talk about...
That's how you was raised.
They talk about Chris and his mom. I guess his mom threw a party for kids, and then there was some underage drinking, and then the police were called, but the police gave them a warning or something, and he was like...
They always do that.
Right.
They don't never give the parents tickets unless somebody drives away and gets hurt.
Right.
If everybody's at the house, the cops be like, yo, even cops, they do that all the time. It's no big deal. Like, yo.
You didn't get no special treatment. Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
Yeah. And my mom didn't go to jail.
Yeah, he said that. My mom didn't go to jail, which was good, and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay.
Had your mom been named Keisha, I bet y'all would have went to jail. Somebody would have went to jail, been shot or something.
He tells no lies. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nicole reveals that what worries her most is that one day their happy bubble that they live in will burst and they will not be happy anymore.
It will.
My question for y'all in the chat is, do you think Nicole is overthinking her marriage?
No.
She is spot on?
Your bubble's gonna burst. Y'all gonna be left there wet. You ever see cartoons where the bubble bursts and they just let there drenched? That's where y'all gotta. All right, let's go. Your bubble's gonna burst. It happens. It's not all lollipops and gumdrops. It happens.
Ren says yes, that she thinks she's overthinking it. Who else thinks that Nicole's overthinking the marriage, or is she just spot on? Tell me what y'all think.
Cause she knows herself. She knows she been acting for this long and she can't hold out too much longer.
That's the thing about not being real, is that you can only not be real for so long. Then you gotta come back to your true, authentic self.
And now
everybody's saying yes.
Now you stuck saying, I'm sorry, that's not me. No, that's you. This ain't you.
William says, marriage ain't easy. The moment he gets mad at Nicole, she gonna body slam him.
Yeah, with that Ayuki.
Oh, mommy's in the chat laughing. Oh my God, I can't. Jennifer says she's overthinking it. Our Daisy says bubbles burst in marriages every day.
Every day.
Today was a good day. We didn't have a bubble burst for us today.
We ain't talked to each other yet.
That's true. We ain't said much. I done took like 3 30-minute naps, right? I done picked up the kids, got my nails done. We haven't had much interaction.
Today was a good day.
This. I didn't even have to use my AK. I didn't even have to use my AK to bust any bubbles in here today. We haven't had have we had any beef all week?
Was Sunday this week or last week?
Oh, yeah, we had our beef for the week on Sunday. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, it's
How could you told me if you...
Because I don't hold on to stuff.
You told me you wanted to punch me in my throat.
With my New Balance sneaker. I did. He angers me, you guys. You have no idea how this man can
Y'all would be so disappointed in Cam. How you up here talking about fake?
I'm not fake. I'm giving y'all the real on what's on this paper. Like, we ain't talking about me. But for me and mine, I did want to, If I could have hit Patrick in the throat, and this is true, genuine feelings right now. If I could have hit him in the throat with my New Balance sneaker, without him A, possibly hitting me back, or B, this being scarring the children for life, because they were in their car seats behind us, and C, probably causing an accident because we were on a 2-lane road. Or if I could have done all of it without those things happening and it not changing the dynamics of our marriage after.
She was so mad. She was so mad.
I think I saw red. Like I blacked out. Like I totally blacked. Like literally. I was so pissed. Somebody ever said something to you and you don't even know where that rage just came from? Because I woke up fine. I was getting dressed fine. And
you weren't fine. You were late. You were getting dressed late. But go ahead.
I was not late.
You were late. And you knew you was late.
Okay. Real quick, we'll take a quick pause and tell you what happened.
What had happened was...
So, Sunday, we were supposed to leave for football, right?
Yep. Well, we didn't establish a time to leave.
No, we didn't have a time to leave, but I knew if we left by 1, we would be fine. I'm putting on, like, literally the last few details of my makeup. Time out. You can't
That's why you can't start. You can't tell just your side, and that's how accountability is lost. This story started an hour earlier at 12 o'clock when I walked in the room. And without being prompted, you said, I know, we just gonna lay in bed till 12:10 to finish this last part of Lock and Key.
We were watching this Netflix series called Lock and Key. It was really good. If you haven't watched it, tune in. Child friendly. The kids were watching it with me too.
So you knew self-describedly, hey, let me tell him that I have a plan. We're gonna get ready at 12:10. Because you knew you should have been getting ready at 12 for us to leave at 1 to get where we're going at 1:30.
I was very much so on time.
You weren't.
I had the last few things to do, literally, was just put on my foundation and put my socks and shoes on and walk out the door. I knew what I was doing. It was 12:54. I knew we had time. Even if we left at 1:05, we were fine. The field ain't but 20 minutes away. So even if we left at 1:05, we were fine. He comes in there. This is what I was talking about. This is why we need to drive 2 cars. You trying to get me messed up? Like, and he blacked out on me.
I ain't black out. I remember everything.
What this can do? I'm gonna match energies because what you ain't gonna do is talk to me crazy and think I'm gonna take it. I'll be as nice as you are nice to me. Okay? Listen.
That's not what it happened because I came in there. I was trying to be quiet and let her know it's time to go.
No, he wasn't being quiet.
I didn't say nothing.
He was fishing around. You know when somebody's trying to make you rush? They come in the room and they tink things around the room.
Yes.
He's trying to clink.
Letting you know I'm there and ready to go.
He ain't needing nothing. He already put on his cologne, but he come back with an extra clink. So much so I had to say, Patrick, is there something that you need? You're like, yes. That's when he blacked out. Yes, it's time for us to go.
No, that's not what I said because it was way clever than that. She was like, is there something you need? I said, yes, to be on time. That's what I said.
And that's when he blacked out and I blacked out. And I just so I didn't have, he's like, you don't even have your shoes and your socks on yet? And I'm like, and how long is it going to take me to put on shoes and socks? And before I knew it,
10 minutes.
He left the house. And we got in the car. I brought my shoes and socks with me. So now I have the shoes and socks with me in the front seat. Kids are already loaded in the back, right? He pulls out, and we proceed to have an Ike and Tina moment without any physical abuse happening. I blacked out. I think I started bringing up stuff about how I always do stuff for everybody and how dare you rush me and tell me that, like, I lost it.
And again, I was clever. I said, nobody, calmly, because
he did. And
so I know it pissed her off even more. I said, nobody is doubting all the work that you put in. We just want you to do it on time.
And that is when, as I had the Nike sneaker, you know how you get ready
New Balance.
The New Balance sneaker and you can see the end? And even talking about it now, I could feel the rage coming back up within me because I'm like, how freaking dare you tell me to do things on time when I'm taking care of 2 people and myself, which is what? Do the math. 3 people, I'm getting dressed. And what is he walking around? Picking up a football bag and putting it in the trunk, walking around vaping, doing nothing.
I was mentally getting ready for the game.
That I gotta get dressed, and then you have the audacity to come in here and talk about that I need to be doing things on time. I should just box you with the thought right now. I'm sorry. All right, we digress. Let's get back into the show.
And then at one point she was like, "Don't talk to me for the rest of the day."
I did. I said, "Don't even talk to me for the rest of the day." And you're like, "Well, you don't know time, so you'll probably talk to me."
Quit messing up my responses. They were golden. You said, "Don't talk to me for the rest of the day." And I said calmly again, "Well, you'll probably end up talking to me tonight because you're bad with time."
And you want to talk about something that just, when something just grinds up your whole soul when someone, I'm like, you know what?
Yo, I felt like Mike Tyson in there. I was just, oh, you got that? Oh, boop. Oh. I was in the pocket, y'all. I couldn't be touched.
But let me tell you how marriage, if you have a good one, you can completely we fell out. That's the hardest we fell out in a long time. Usually if we disagree, we just be like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. You be weird by yourself for 10 minutes, But this was a hard down verbal altercation.
On your side, I was calm.
Yes.
I wasn't that angry.
But he proceeded to take the kids out there, the team out there, to play this football game. And I'm pissed. Remember how I wanted to throat check him in the car. They played their game. They had the roughest first game. And I felt so sad and sorry for him. And I was like, they they're packing up. I'm like, Patrick, you okay? You sure you good? Like, are you good? And then I'm trying to console him even after the fact that I just wanted to choke him out. So if that ain't love.
And she been on the field ever since coaching. She saw how bad. She's like, all right, I'm not going to let my baby go out here. You go get more help. And she's been on the field with the whistle. So thank you.
So I say all that to say, you can literally love and hate somebody.
So your bubble is going to get burst.
We say all that to say, you're definitely going to burst that bubble.
Yeah.
Almost every day.
The trick is getting back to this as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Yeah, and I don't know how the kids felt. That'll be an E! True Hollywood story. They'll have to tell their version and how it impacted them later on in life. But the good thing is we don't argue very often. Maybe once a quarter.
Yeah,
or biannually. Is that right?
And we as you can see, we have some verbal back and forth.
The baby crying. You gotta go.
Like we go, but we don't curse. We don't get disrespect. Like it's disrespectful to be sassy, but we're not disrespectful. Like there's
we ain't
calling out the names.
No, we ain't cursing at each other and calling each other, nasty names or using bad language like that in front of. Like we be going at it in the most professional way ever. In the most professional way ever. So the kids gonna be like jazz and not be confrontational. I think these. Did you not hear what I just went on with in the car? Do these sound like people who ain't gonna be confrontational? These kids are gonna be ironing some people out left and right when it's time.
Yeah, they ain't gonna put no cigarettes out on their arm to show they love.
No.
Bitch, I wish you would.
And then I'm gonna have to come in there and act a fool for them. So no. But okay, we digress. Right? I'm sorry. Was that a good story time for y'all?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah, Tiffany, we definitely don't hold grudges. You couldn't even tell on field that we
went to eat afterwards.
We did. Yeah. We did with your parents.
Yeah, we went and had dinner.
We did in Mississippi.
Yeah. It was the beating that I took on the field was payment enough for all my sassiness.
You know what I thought that was too? I thought it was God have a way
of
showing
Lord.
God have a way of showing you who's God. So you don't have to fight all your battles. God will fight your battles for you. Because God was like, the girl did nothing wrong. She did absolutely nothing wrong.
We late.
I'm telling you, Lucy said they'll be explaining to Dr. Pepper what they saw. I don't know. I don't even think they pay us any attention. They had their iPad. They were not like, they don't care.
Yeah.
I don't think they care enough.
They see us working out, get back together. It's not, I mean, we say it's all the time, but it's not all the time.
No. What, arguing?
Yeah.
Once a quarter. It's
that.
And it's not even, like, that's a hard
That's a once a year.
Yeah, maybe that kind. Yeah, we don't, we will bicker.
Yeah.
That, you can't help that. But a hard down argument, no. All right, let's get back into the show.
Yeah.
Story time done. All right. Let's move on into the next scene. You ready?
Yep.
Next scene, Jasmine's mom stops by to visit Eris. Jasmine's mom reveals that Jasmine's dog chewed up Eris's shoe, but he ended up taking it a lot better than he thought that he would. So, no problem there. She's like, oh, see, look, you love the dog. He was like, yeah, that's one, not considering 4.
Congratulations, Eris. You dealt with a dog chewing your shoe like an adult.
Listen.
That's what they do.
Eris says, Jasmine says that she wants deeper conversation, but she isn't putting in any work. Jasmine's mom said she found out that they aren't having sex until after decision day, and she was a little concerned. Eris says he wants them to find out if they have a shared interest, some common ground, before they take that step. And then Jasmine's mom says, I just think that both of y'all are getting in y'all's head and overthinking this, and this overthinking can cause a hindrance in your marriage. My question for y'all in the chat is, do you agree with Jasmine's mom that they are getting in their head and overthinking all of this?
Why y'all even talk about sex?
Right.
Y'all, he can't even look at you in the face.
He don't. Because he ain't telling the truth. That's what I find. People who don't make eye contact with you ain't telling the truth. Do you think that's true?
Or they're on the spectrum.
You know what? I'm not doing this.
I don't like people looking at me anyway.
Dang,
why are you eyeballing me?
No, and she needs to mind her own business. Good grief. Tell us how you really feel.
I don't like any of this. Once the man told you he wasn't attracted to you, keep your cookies to yourself. Don't give him none. Don't even let him look at them, smell them, none of them. Don't waste it. Don't let somebody tell you they don't want you more than once.
Lucy says that was cringy for her mom to negotiate sex for them. It is kind of weird. Yeah, we've been together, 10 years?
This sounds like some old Middle Ages, like when there was castles and knights and they used to marry people's daughters off to bring together the kingdom. Like, you're going to marry...
House of Dragons?
Yeah. Like, you're going to marry them. Like, why is this all so pressured? I feel like everybody behind it. Throw yourself at it. Yeah. But he told me he don't like me. Well, take your shirt off. But he said he don't want me. Well, take your pants off. Like, push up on him then. He said he don't like me.
Right. He said what he said. I just need to leave it alone. Like, nobody ain't going to talk me into doing nothing. Wait a second. Nicole, she said no. The mom act like she wanted him to sleep with her daughter. Like, she even said, though, like, I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but it's weird, then why even bring it up, right? Strange.
Let's talk about the fact you told my daughter you don't like her.
Right, but
he's not attracted to her. Yeah. He's having a problem, like.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm tripping. Dementia comes and goes.
Right, I agree. Which is why you didn't know you was late.
Shut up. Jesus. All right, let's move on into the final few scenes of this episode.
What the people didn't know is you're Ike and I'm Tina. This is horrible.
So I'm Ike?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, in the final few scenes of this episode, Shaq is seen body painting on Kirsten. I was going to call her Kristen. On Kirsten. Kirsten seems to be all into Shaq putting paint on her body, right? She was like really into this. They share a spicy kiss with whipped cream and strawberries.
You ready for this?
You sure?
You sure?
You sure?
You ready for this?
You sure?
You sure? You ready for this? You sure? You ready for this? You sure? What are you doing? You just spraying some whipped cream. Like, are you sure? Are you having to talk yourself into this?
Listen, I can't with this.
You ready? You sure? You ready?
It was.
Call up the mentees.
Why was he asking so many times? Are you sure? Are you sure? Carly says she sure came alive. I can't. They shared.
So said that spicy wasn't kiss, or that kiss wasn't spicy.
That kiss was. That's what I'm only using Kirsten's words. She said this is gonna add some spice to their marriage.
Girl don't got nightstands. What she know about spice?
So, Kirsten says if her and Shaq take it to the next level that night, only them will know. And then that was the end of episode 12. My final question for y'all in the chat is, do y'all think Kirsten is feeling Shaq? Do you think she is? Do you think she's feeling him?
I think she lied. I told y'all from the gate she lying. So how am I gonna believe something now? Make me look like a fool.
I don't know if this is for TV. I've never seen somebody have such a huge turnaround. Didn't they just say last week at the dinner table, at the group dinner, that there's a little bit of chemistry there, just a little bit? Now she's texting for kisses, putting your mouth on each other for strawberries and whipped cream.
She walked by him while he was checking that bank account.
She saw the available balance.
Shit. Let me get right.
Carly D says, if he buys her a house, I saw that coming up in next week's episode saying you could buy me a house. I'm
she
like,
do it for the bag. She do it for the bag.
Why would you tell your husband buy me a house?
Do it for the bag. She do it for the bag. She do it for the bag.
Together in our house?
Yeah, but you contribute. She do it for the bag. She do it for the bag.
Uplifted now said not at all. She just trying to put on a good show and see what he will do for her.
Yep. And what does she want with a house? She don't even like furniture.
Danielle,
You have a whole house with no bar stools and nightstands,
Danielle
dressers,
says, sucking food out of each other's mouths.
I ain't
I
with
ain't
it.
gonna do it.
I am not with it.
The germs and the.
Let's bring the whipped cream. Well, can't we just get a pound cake, some strawberries, and make a strawberry shortcake? Eat it and then go in there?
Can I have mine on a plate?
Yeah. Right, chocolate and all this other stuff. Yo, let's.
Yeah, I'm good on that. I don't want none of your food residue in my mouth. I'm not that passionate with stuff. Like, I just can't. I can't.
Why open mouth kiss when a peck will do?
Before we leave, we have a special call-in guest. So don't y'all leave yet. Show's not over. We still got about 10 more minutes before we go. We have a special call-in guest. How about we have the call-in guest go ahead and call in right now? Come on in.
Go ahead.
Call-in guest, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Hi.
We're calling to collect the debt for. Oh shit! Wrong phone call.
I can't understand the card.
Welcome, our call-in guest. Our special guest tonight is none other than our favorite and only moderator, Shannon. Welcome, Shannon, everybody.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing out there?
Let me know if you can hear Shannon in the chat before we proceed. Can you guys
Can
hear
y'all
Shannon?
hear me? Boo, boo, boo. Hey, Kitty. I'm watching the
Someone
chat.
said I'm traumatized over the nightstand. No, it just is weird.
It's very strange. Very strange. Everybody can hear her.
No hangers or nothing.
Yay. Okay, the chat's blowing up. Chat's blowing up. Okay, real quick.
Hey, everybody.
Let's talk about it, Shannon. Let's talk about it.
Let's get into it, as you say, Cam.
Let's get into it. So, who is your favorite husband on the show? Let's talk about that real quick. Who's your favorite husband?
Okay, since this is on the YouTube, I have to say first, my husband is my favorite. However,
Oh God,
right
Anthony, where he at getting credit? Go ahead. Okay.
So, for this season, I have to say Chris. Because
Chris?
I think Chris is, he's committed to the process.
Crying ass Chris.
Yeah, because, is letting him underage drink. I think he's the only one out of this season that's committed to the process. I have to say that because I have to choose.
Yeah,
So,
Kiki
Chris.
says wimpy. Y'all drop in the chat for me. I want to know from y'all too. Who's your favorite husband? Shannon says hers is Chris.
Yeah, because he's actually trying this process out. He really is. He's being because again, his wife, she a piece of work.
She is a piece of work, but he ain't my favorite. He's not even my favorite personality.
Crying over these old dog ass dogs.
Yeah. If I had to choose my favorite person, even though nobody didn't ask me.
Well, who's your favorite person, Kev?
My favorite husband would be Clint. I like his dry humor, his personality. I like Clint.
Well, go be with Clint then.
Clint, shout out Clint. You want to go to Outback tonight? Let me know.
Right.
But I ain't tongue kissing you. I don't do that Dom shit. Oh, stuff. Sorry.
I like Clint, but I don't think Clint. I think Clint just kind of just ride things out. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm just talking.
Yeah, because Clint is with a triggered basket case of hurt feelings and baggage.
Yeah.
Like, what is he supposed to do?
Shout out to Erica Badu in the DFW. She's a bag lady.
All right, let's move on in effort of time, right?
All right, go ahead.
All right.
I don't know whose time
Who is-
scale we on. You got somewhere to be?
I don't got nowhere to be, but I just want to make sure we on good time.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wife then in this season?
Besides me,
Oh, here we go.
You one of them people?
Besides me, my favorite wife on the show, honestly, is none of them.
Yeah, I'm with
None
you.
of them. Okay, none of them. My mom did drop in the chat that her favorite husband is her son-in-law, Patrick.
Oh, thank you.
Of course.
She is the best.
Yes. So you don't have no favorite wife then? Do you have a favorite wife, Patrick?
No. I
Do
don't.
I have a favorite wife?
I don't want to go out with none of them.
Who's your favorite wife?
Can't say Gina and Nicole. That'll be a whole nother argument.
Why you want
If you know, you know. Nobody. I don't like none
favorite
of
wife?
them.
Drop it in the chat for me real quick. Who's
Favorite
y'all's
wife?
Yeah, on the show. On the show.
None.
You don't have none either?
None of them.
I see Jasmine popping up for some people in the chat. Jasmine is very she's very calm, mild mannered, huh? Is that what we would say for her?
Yeah, those are the kind that hit you up for all kind of child support and alimony. Them calm ones to get their shit together. They got documentation and everything, text messages. No, I want a hothead. They don't keep nothing. They all emotion.
She does look very organized and put together.
Jasmine is just. I think Jasmine in this season is not. She's not part of the game.
Okay.
She just not somebody I want to hang out with. I hate to agree with her cousin. I mean, Eris' cousin, but some of her stuff is sounding like scripted. Like you watch it, she just like, oh well, I'm gonna just say, you know. And again, I don't know what beauty queen circus she on, but that's for another show.
Yeah,
so,
she need to tell me so when I'm ready to do some interviews, I'm solid, you know?
No, we need to find out so we can enter you. Can't be up there in a gown, and next we have 39-year-old.
Okay, let's move on.
What you gonna do for the talent show?
Dirty white. Dirty white.
You gonna dirty dislocate everything.
Okay. Let's move on.
You gonna drop it to the floor and not be able to get back up.
Let's move on. Shannon and everybody in the chat. This goes for y'all too. Shannon, who is your least favorite husband? Least favorite.
Come on, it's Eris, the gaslighter himself.
True.
Yeah.
True. Eris.
Gaslighter
Yeah.
himself. He comes in with he goes and refill that gas can every day. It just gaslights. He's just a gaslighter.
Yeah.
He is just his reason for not wanting to get it on with his wife is not what Dr. Pepper asked for now. He's my least favorite. And everybody, yep, that's right. Come on.
Everybody's agreeing with you in the chat. Everybody's agreeing with you.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wife of this season? Not favorite, least
Least
favorite.
favorite.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Nicole.
It has to be Nicole because she lives in Victimville. You know.
Yeah.
Not Victimville.
Yeah, she lives in Victimville. Zip code
She the mayor.
00911.
Everybody in the chat, drop it too. Your
She the-
least favorite.
Nicole
wife.
is the victim of the mayor of Victimville, and Gina is the city manager.
She's the city manager, right?
Yeah.
It's just I think because think about it. Here's Chris, regardless of whatever he's doing, trying to do what he can with her. She's still trying to find a way to be the victim, and like she wants him to like hurt her so she can say, "No one loves me." Girl, you better hush.
Yeah.
Go sit down somewhere.
We have some people bringing up Dom because I forget that she's a part of this season because she's gone. But Dom,
my feelings about Dom, guys, is I think her mama did this. I don't like Dom's mama. And I know I'm talking about people's mama. But her mama signed her 25-year-old daughter up for a reality show to get married.
Yeah, to
so I gotta look at her mama with that one. There's no way if I know my daughter is that immature at 25 that I would go and sign her up and fill out a form for that. So I don't know. I blame Dom's mama with that.
I feel you. All right, my question for you is, what are your thoughts about this week's episode? Did it give everything it's supposed to have gave? And everybody in the chat, let me know. Did this week's episode give everything it's supposed to have gave?
No, but the one where Matt come on and tell he was in people's DMs, that giving.
Like, let's get there. I do think that this episode just showed up so it wouldn't get fired.
Right. I agree with you. I agree. Do you think this episode gave Patrick this week? No. I mean, I guess everybody's trying to get wild about Kirsten kissing Shaq. What do you think about that, Shannon?
Well, I think she had to because she felt Shaq pulling away, and she knows that her job down at Starbucks don't pay the bill.
Not at Starbucks.
She needs somebody with a solid job and got some good benefits, like what's her name on it last year.
Oh yes.
Right. So I think somebody had to talk with her, but like, hey, you better tighten up. Like, you ain't gonna find this.
Yep.
Out on the street, so you better kiss something. I mean, sorry, my.
Yeah. Also, what are your predictions? And we'll go couple by couple, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right. First couple. Let's start with Clint and Gina.
No.
They've
been broke
up.
up.
Drop it in the chat, you guys. Clint and Gina. No.
They've been broke up.
They ain't even together.
They're gonna get some decision day and say, let's be friends and never talk to each other again.
Yeah. They're sharing utilities right now. That's it.
That's true. Everybody's saying no too. They're not gonna stay together. All right, Jasmine and Eris.
No, they're gonna make it to decision day just to say no.
Are they even together?
Jasmine and Eris?
Yeah.
Right, Patrick. They're not even together right now anyway.
You got out of 5 couples, one of them officially ain't even in each other's face no more. Then you got Gina and Clint, and they not together.
Wait,
and
before
then
you go down the line.
I'm not gonna go to anyone new. Then you got Eris and
Jasmine,
and they not together.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Nicole and Chris. Did we ask about them?
Yeah, they're gonna make it.
They're gonna make it.
She's gonna drag him across that line.
Everybody, do y'all think Nicole and Chris will make it? Shannon says yes. You think yes too, Patrick?
Yep.
I think so too.
But not for real.
Yeah, not for real.
Yeah, I think that again, she gonna drag him kicking and screaming.
And in the last couple, Kirsten and Shaq.
I think Kirsten and Shaq will say yes on decision day to get divorced by the reunion. That's my caveat.
I see. Okay.
I can see that.
I think they're gonna get to. Yeah, I think they're gonna get to, and the cameras are gonna leave, and I think she's gonna settle back into her, distant, cold self. And she's gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go. I got a boyfriend.
Yeah, it's gonna take her like 2 or 3 weeks to get her contacts back in the street where they need to be, so she can go back to bouncing. Because she can't support herself, so she gotta have a plan in place.
Right. She's gonna be like, Cocoa Frappuccino for Patrick.
You know what? I can't.
Wait a minute, it can.
Would you like a blocker with that? Would you like a little green blocker?
To make a prediction about.
Wait, say that one more time.
There's two more I got to make a prediction about.
Oh, well, let me know. What is it?
Okay, first of all, Pastor Calzone is a no for me on decision day.
No.
And Dr. Peppers is also a no for me on decision day.
So you're saying no to Dr. Pepper and Pastor Cal on decision day. I am done.
We need fresh blood. We need
new experts.
Dr. Pepper is
Why
time.
are you trying to take Pastor Cal out of his job? The man got a good paying job for his family.
Pastor Cal not really here. Pastor Cal don't check out.
People together. They keep putting these people on the show that don't deserve to be on the show. You got people that don't work, people that got no place to live, people that's, on probation.
And you got...
Why are you not sleeping with them?
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
And you got talent right here that you could pick up. Right here, you don't cut down on auditions, cut down on chemistry on camera. Like, it's ready made. We're not signed to nobody.
Yes, pick us up.
We're open.
We're wide. Our schedule is wide open. Let us know. We'll be ready to come on the next season.
We're willing to sell out. You just got to make us a good price.
What was that, Shannon?
Right. I'm gonna start a campaign. That's what I'm gonna do.
Thank you.
They'll get rid of me after the first season, or they'll quit giving bad contestants. This is what y'all pick. In production meetings will be bad.
Something's gonna give. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Shannon, so much.
Thank you for calling in.
Couch potatoes. Couch potatoes all day. Thank y'all for having me. This was fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being our moderator and being one of our call-in guests. You guys.
And for paving the way for what may come in the future for other fans to come and call in.
Yes.
Hello. That sounds like a thing.
Yes.
But we're going to have to get a burner phone because we can't have no beehives or whatever, swarms. You're not getting my phone number. No, sir. Not these contacts.
We do.
I see Dolores in the chat. What's up, Waterfalls, Tiffany, Tisa? Thank y'all so much. It's so funny. I love it.
Yes, but yes, we will have an opportunity for you guys to call in. We will definitely, or Shannon will share that information, right, Shannon? Once we get it all squared away.
I am here, guys.
Somebody said Shannon got Google Voice. Or for us to use Google Voice? Which one?
Look, when there's a will, there's a way, and we'll make it happen.
We will make it happen. Thank you again, Shannon, and we will talk to you next time, okay?
Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.
See you, Shannon.
All right, you guys, I thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you again to Shannon for stopping by as our call-in guest. While I got you here, before you go, be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button to support our channel and expand our reach across YouTube. You will have an opportunity to call into our show as well. Let us get the logistics down and we will share that with you. Please believe it. We can't wait to connect with you guys.
Yes.
And hear you guys, right? On our show. That's going to be great. So that's coming very, very soon. So stay tuned to that.
Trying to get my Fraser Crane on. Who's next on the call? Where's my headphones?
I put them away.
Roz, who's next calling in?
You know what? Also, be sure to shop our merch. Head on over to our site and see what we got. Find what you like and shop our merch. We thank you guys so much for tuning in. Tiffany C, Tiffany C says, go get that food stamp phone.
Yo, Kamara claims she's from the streets. When we were talking about, I was like, we need to get a burner phone. She's like, where do we get a burner phone from?
It's like, should I buy it online? He was like, you're the worst. You gonna put your information in?
Yeah, you gonna pay for a burner phone with your credit card.
What do I know? Listen, I do stuff right. Anyways, I think
Kamara
you guys...
going to jail if we ever go crooked.
Pecan Cream, you were here all the time. But I thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to hit the like button to support our channel and also, subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
I thank you again, and we will see you next week for another episode. If not, I'll send you guys a reminder or an update on what we are doing. Right, Patrick?
What we got going on next week?
Shannon will not be here as our moderator next week.
Ain't next week's Good Friday, ain't it?
Oh, I'm not sure either. So that's why I said I'll keep you guys posted.
Ash Friday, I think.
I don't know. no idea. But we will keep you guys posted. Also, be sure to tune into Swarm on Amazon Prime Video. Our review or recap or chat, however you'd like to say it, is coming up next Wednesday on an episode of Let's Chat with Cam and Pat. So be sure you have already tuned into Swarm so you know what we're talking about. All right? Bye, everybody.
Bzzz.
Bye.
You gotta hit the button.
I can't. Bye, everybody. We're posting it next Wednesday.